Hi guys, my name is Mary and welcome to my channel. I am a first-time mom from Michigan. I just gave birth to a beautiful little girl named Everly almost 6 weeks ago. So I'm just starting up this YouTube channel because I have no idea what I'm doing and I have a lot to learn in terms of being a first-time mom. So I figured the YouTube community would be a good place to get some advice, meet some other moms, and hopefully maybe teach some people some things along the way that I'm learning. So in today's video we are going to cover Everly's 1 month update. She is actually over 1 month. She is almost 6 weeks old. She will be 6 weeks old in 3 days, but she just had her 1 month appointment yesterday. So I just kind of wanted to go over things that we have been learning about her in the last month and some great milestones that she has reached and all that good stuff. So first things first, like I said, she had her 1 month appointment yesterday. If you see me looking down a lot, I'm going to be looking at my Sprout app. So I'll just show that real quick. This is the app I use to basically track everything with her. This is my brain that I like to say. This is my mommy brain because I don't have a brain anymore. She took it when she was born, but she's going to be very smart. So I have all her stats in here. So when she was born, she weighed 6 pounds 12 ounces. When we left the hospital, she was 6 pounds 5 ounces, and at her first doctor's appointment, which was I think a couple days after we got home, she was 6 pounds 4 ounces. So she is now, where is it? Oh, it's under medical. Okay, she is now 8 pounds 9 ounces. She is in the 18th percentile for weight, so she's a little low, but still normal. She's 21 and a half inches long. She was 18 and a half when she was born. She was a tiny little thing. And her head circumference is 37 inches. So everything looked good. She's gained quite a bit of weight. She's gained 1 pound 11 ounces since her last appointment, which was November 8th. So a little longer than 2 weeks ago, maybe about 3 weeks ago. So she's doing really well with weight, which is good. Feeding wise, she is now 100% formula fed. When she was born, my goal, I was concerned that I was going to have issues with breastfeeding. Sarah Ray Vargas is one of the YouTubers that I watched, and before I think I was even married, before I ever even considered having a kid, I happened to watch her breastfeeding video where she talked about mammary hypoplasia. And when she made that video and I watched it and she started talking about some of the characteristics of people who have that, like the breast characteristics, it was like she was describing my breasts. So I made those concerns known to my doctors, and they pretty much said, well, we won't know until she gets here and we see what you produce. And it turns out I do have insufficient glandular tissue. I met with lactation consultants. They were in my room at least twice a day, every day when I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital for 5 days. I met with one outside. Once I was discharged, I went and had like a 2.5 hour meeting with one. I was supplied with an SNS system, which is the system where you pretty much put formula in a little container and it's attached to a little tube, and you pretty much tape the tube to your boob and your nipple, and the baby sucks off of you and the tubing, so it's getting fed but then is also stimulating your breast to produce milk as well. I had a very good session with the lactation consultant. The only problem is that system is very hard to do by yourself, and I'm home by myself all day long. So it's hard for me to have this system on me, tape it to my boob. It can't kink. I have her who's fussy anyway. She never liked to breastfeed. When she would latch, she would do a good latch, but I always said my boob was poison to her. Like, she would put it in her mouth and start crying all the time. So a lot of factors came into play to where that system just didn't work for me. I did pump. I did give her everything I could produce, which was very little for the month, her first month. I gave her whatever breast milk I made for the first month, just to put it in perspective. I mean, a lot of women pump a couple ounces when they breastfeed. I was lucky to pump 1 cc, 1 milliliter. There are 30 milliliters in an ounce. So I was maybe at my first feed, or my first pump of the morning, I would maybe get 5. That was like my best, 5 cc's, not 5 ounces, 5 cc's. So it just turned out to be not worth it in the end. It was just taking up too much time with not enough payoff in the end. So when she turned a month, I did just stop pumping. I am still producing. I can, like, if I squeeze, I can still produce some milk, but I mean, it was just too hard and not really worth it at the end. The payoff wasn't there. So she is 100% formula fed. She was introduced to formula when she was two days old. Took formula really well, but started spitting up pretty quickly. Definitely let the doctor know about it. She said it was not a reflux type spit up. She didn't have the characteristics of reflux yet. We did change her formula. She was on Enfamil NeuroPro, just like the yellow container. We did switch her to Enfamil AR, which is a thicker formula. It actually has a little bit of rice cereal in it to help with spit up. It's designed to help with spit up, and we have seen a difference since we started her on that. Does she still spit up? Yes. Does she still spit up a lot sometimes? Yes. But we can normally pinpoint why she does the big time spit ups, the pukes basically. We can figure out why that happened, and yeah, she spits up a little bit at every meal, which I think is normal. So she's been doing well with that. We've been giving her gripe water. She does get gassy a lot, so we give her that to help with her fussiness and her gassy symptoms, her upset tummies, and it does seem to help as well. So that's it with her feeding. And she is able to hold her feedings. I mean, she gets fed, we give her like 3 to 4 ounces every 3 to 5 hours. So like right now she's gone about 4 hours since her last feeding, and she's still snoozing in her swing. Could have been because she had a bad night last night, but I am going to most likely wake her up within the next probably 45 minutes to feed her if she doesn't. Let's see. Some things that we have noticed with her, maybe when she was about 3 weeks old, 3 weeks to a month old, she did start getting some baby acne. Actually, it looked really bad. It was right around her eye. It was a little concerning at first, but I knew it was pretty much baby acne. I took a picture of it and sent it to my sister-in-law, who's a nurse practitioner. I'm a nurse as well, but just wanted like a second opinion, and she said, yes, it looks like baby acne. And you know, there's really nothing you can do about it. You can put a little bit of coconut oil on it if you want. So I did that for a little bit, but then I got some really good stuff, which let me grab it. It's right over here. I picked this up at Target, and it was a little bit pricey. It's the Honest brand eczema balm. Focus. Come on, focus. There we go. The Honest brand eczema balm. This is it's a skin protectant. It's colloidal oatmeal, and it's a gentle balm made with prebiotics and natural ingredients like colloidal oatmeal and coconut and safflower oils to help relieve dry, irritated skin due to eczema. It's hypoallergenic, safe for babies. It's in the baby section at Target. It was a little bit pricey. It was about $15 for this tub, but I wanted to try it, and let me tell you, her skin reacts so good to this. It helped with the baby acne, helped just calm it down and made it not look so angry, and helped it go away. Now, did it go away completely? No, because it would go away in one spot and then the next day it would pop up in another spot, which is completely normal, but it just helped the look of it, and especially the baby acne around her eye, it helped clear that up. So I would definitely recommend that. But yeah, besides that, she's had no diaper rashes. If she starts to look a little red, put some diaper cream on her, and she's been doing well with that. Let's see. Other things we have noticed with her, she is starting to follow us with her eyes. She tracks us across the room all the time, which is super adorable. She has started crying tears which is something new, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. She is in her first leap, and that is one of the characteristics of the first leap, is that you may notice that she actually starts crying tears, which I guess it's a good thing. It's developmentally what she should be doing, but now it just breaks my heart even more when she cries because her eyes are wet when she's crying, and it just makes me sad. She's smiling. We can tell that she recognizes us and she's actually looking at us, and she does smile every now and then. So that's nice to see, and it's not just those gas smiles that they get when they're like super content and sleeping. Like, she has her eyes open and looks at us and smiles, so we love that. And let's see, I think that's all. So I wanted to go into, I said she's in her first leap right now. This is another app that I would recommend. It's called the Wonder Weeks. Let's see, focus on this. There we go. It's called the Wonder Weeks, and it just lets you know the developmental leaps that your baby is in. So right now she is about 2 days into her first leap, and it lets you know why. It lets you know the characteristics, which she has had quite a few of these already, and just lets you know the changes that are going on during this time. So it kind of lets you know what to expect, which, me being like a type A person, I really like. I like knowing what's coming. I like to know what to prepare for, even though once it gets here, it's like, God, I couldn't prepare for that. I haven't slept the last 2 nights. I couldn't prepare for that. But I just knew it was coming. I was hoping we would avoid it, hoping she wouldn't be like the app said, but she is. So let's see. This gives a lot of great information. You can put notes in here. You can document little things. It tells you when the next leap is coming, how long it's gonna last. Like I said, it tells you what you're gonna see and why. A lot of great educational stuff in here. You can keep notes, you can keep a diary, you can keep milestones, sleep patterns, signs, fussy phases, what else? Activities, and anchor moments, which I don't know what anchor moments are. So yeah, this is a good app to have. I do believe you have to pay for this app, but it was not expensive. I think it was just a couple dollars. So this has been nice to know, nice to have. It's been nice to have, like I said, just so I know what to expect, and to know that what she's going through is normal, because you can kind of tend to freak out if your baby's like on this path and you think things are going good, and then she completely changes overnight. But that is also being, you know, a new baby and being a newborn. So she is looking to be right on track. The doctor said everything looked good. She did assess her heart and lungs and vitals, and she did look at her belly button. She has a little piece of granulation tissue outside of her belly button. It's just like a little red, like almost like tag of skin. It doesn't look infected, doesn't have any sort of pus or drainage or anything like that. She did say to keep an eye on it, to try to dry it out with alcohol, because if it does not dry out and does not go away, we would have to go to a specialist to get it cauterized. So hoping it just kind of takes care of itself on its own. We will help it along with the alcohol, but I really don't want to have to go to a specialist to put her through that just to get a little tag of skin off her belly button. So I think that's all for her 1 month update. The doctor said she looked great. She did get her second Hep B vaccine yesterday. Handled it okay. She handled it well afterwards. When it first happened, really pissed her off, but she put her in the car seat and rocked her back to sleep, and she was fine after that. But other than that, the doctor said she was doing good. We have to go back in another month to get her immunizations. She's gonna get 2 pokes and an oral vaccination. I did talk to the doctor about my concerns. I'm not concerned with vaccines. My kid will be vaccinated, but just asked about, you know, delayed schedule, and she kind of told me about some research and studies that show that getting those immunizations at one time, which one of them has like 3 in them anyway, and then she'll get the pneumonia vaccine, and then she'll get the rotavirus oral. There are studies that show that getting that all at one time can help with your immunity. So she will get that next month, early January. And then by that time I will be getting ready to go back to work, which is crazy. But luckily I do work from home. I'm a case manager. I work from home, which has been really great. So luckily I won't have to go too far to get back to work. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Everly's 1 month update. I will show you guys her. She is sleeping right now in the swing. If you heard some motion, that is what you're hearing. I think she's going to wake up soon. She is most likely hungry. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have anything to share, let me know. Please subscribe to this channel. I've been really loving making these videos, and I want to make more in the future. So if you have, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. And I hope to see you guys later. Bye. All right, here is little miss. Yeah, she's starting to wake up. Oh yeah. Here she is. Snug as a bug in a rug. Oh yeah. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Hi. Can you look at mama? Hi. Hi. Oh, that's a face. Hi. Hi. Oh. Can I get a smile? Can I get a smile? No, no smiles. Can I get a smile? Can I get a smile? Roman. Roman, can you give me a smile? Can I get a smile? Can I get a smile? Can I get a smile? Hi. Hi, big girl. Hi.